I've got some new gear and new software, so hopefully the audio will be a lot better this week. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Hi guys, welcome to PMyth Gaming. It's now September, which means many of us will be renewing, or not, our Switch Online subscriptions this month. Yes, the service is a year old now, so I feel like it's a good time to go over what the service does well and what it doesn't. First off, the good points. This shouldn't take long. In terms of price, you can't really fault it. 20 bucks for the year, 18 quid here in the UK, is a fairly reasonable cost for online multiplayer, and it's even cheaper if you make use of the family plan. The competition are charging far more than that, so in terms of cold hard cash, you're in a relatively healthy position. The NES games have been great too. Fair play to Nintendo, they've kept up the releases of new editions every month, and it's been straightforward and a lot of fun to go back and replay some classics, as well as discover a few titles you've missed the first time around. And now, with SNES games dropping too, you're getting a de facto virtual console with some of the greatest games of all time for a couple of quid a month. You can't really complain about that. The addition of Tetris 99 as a freebie for subscribers was a nice surprise too. It's been a massive hit, it's a ton of fun, and according to an investor Q&A earlier this year, the Big N are open to similar offerings in the future. So far so good then. Unfortunately, the service does fall down in a number of areas. Rant incoming. First off, the connection isn't always the best one. Many players found Smash borderline unplayable around launch, though mercifully it seems to have improved a little bit by now. Similarly, matchmaking in Splatoon can often take an age, and without the cool minigames we got in the first one to pass the time, it's a lot of waiting around in between turf wars. Cloud saves was a very welcome addition to the service, but it's not present for certain games, such as Splatoon 2 and the upcoming Animal Crossing, and also only lasts as long as the life of your subscription. The biggest gripe though is still with the woeful voice chat. Yes, a few more games have added support, but it's still hardly an exhaustive list. Plus, it's still incredibly convoluted and cumbersome and just a pain in the backside to use. And the fact that the likes of Fortnite have added native voice chat in the game itself means that there's no need to use a separate device for voice chat in the first place. I think we're long past the point now where Nintendo will add native voice chat retrospectively or go back and include it in their games, so I think we're stuck with this stupid system for the life of the system, unfortunately. Yippee. I've had plenty of rants about this already, but the fact Nintendo still can't get native voice chat right when we had it on the Xbox 17 years ago is practically unforgivable. Yes, they've moved to an industry standard practice of charging for online, but unfortunately their online still falls well below industry standard. Well below. Bottom line, what we're getting on the online front isn't great, but for freebies like Tetris 99 and NES and SNES games, hopefully with N64 ones arriving next year, plus the added ability to continue playing the likes of Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart online, we can't grumble too much considering what they're charging. You'd hope though that by the time Switch 2 rolls around that they get this right and the online service will include native voice chat and friend requests. No more bloody stupid friend codes please. And messaging and all the other stuff that will have been small potatoes for 2 decades by the time that system arrives. In short then, Switch Online ain't changing anytime soon, but it's cheap and we get a whole bunch of classic games to take the edge off. Here endeth the rant. Thanks very much for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not check out some more, and if you like that one and you want to stick around, try subscribing too. I shall be back next week with more videos. Be sure to check out the nintendovillage.com for reviews and articles and features and stuff. We just launched a brand new podcast as well, so please go and check that out, and I shall see you all next week.